There's very few things more beautiful than a calm sea at sunset, or a calm sea at moonlight, or dawn. And there's seldom more brutal things than a storm at sea. Those two ends of the spectrum are what are at play here in the film.
The film is a very simple story. It's about a guy late in his life who goes out for sort of a 4 or 5 month sail and has this sort of accident. Essentially, we just go on a 10 or 12 day journey with him as he fights to survive.
All Is Lost is an existential action movie about one man lost at sea fighting against the elements and himself.
Just the idea that a single person would be out in the middle of like the vast expanse of the ocean is very dramatic. It's very moving.
So it really centers on what this man does just to continue against obviously what are impossible odds.
Robert Redford plays our man. He is on a journey out at sea and finds himself up against the forces of nature where Mother Nature just doesn't let up on him.
Redford's character is, is an absolute, everyman. You don't know his name, you don't know exactly why he's there.
And I think it's fascinating to watch an actor whose face we know so well sit on that screen and wrestle with these huge life issues. And you think about guys his age, there's only a couple of those guys that you really want to see go through an adventure like this.
This isn't, a cast of 5, 10, 20. This is a cast of one. This whole project, rests on one actor. And it's fantastic to have an actor of this caliber.
And it's an amazing journey. It's an amazing, thrilling adventure film.
When he came to me, because of my age, he said, look, I wrote this with you in mind. When I read it, I said, Jesus, this is pretty tough stuff. And in fact, there was only one character in it, and there was no dialogue. I felt that kind of boldness was really exciting. I tend to lean towards things that are not so easily identifiable.
This is a movie that you're with him. So it's an adventure you get, as an audience member, get to go on, as opposed to get to watch.
The movie is trying to be as real as possible. I mean, Bob is in a lot of real situations himself. So we don't want to have the movie look, synthetic or artificial.
It sort of has the ambition, effects-wise, in terms of water, of a tentpole movie. Like, we have just a guy and his thoughts and his actions to save himself and sort of discover his own relationship to mortality.
No matter what we try to do with this planet, no matter what we try to build or destroy or whatever we're about, where we think we have a command, we're reminded again and again that nature is dominant. And finally, in the end, I think nature has control.
It's going to be a heck of a thrill ride. It's going to be exciting and exhilarating and terrifying. It'll be somewhat enlightening, hopefully, as well. So, if you can somehow figure out to combine those two things, where you entertain people and thrill them, but also show them something about the core of human beings, that's all I sort of hope to achieve.